We'll discuss about the insider threat. Insider threats are the one of the most challenging security risk because they come from people who are already having access to your systems, like employees, contractors, or partners, and detecting them requires a mix of technology, policy awareness, and advanced way of identifying specific threats which can't be found on a traditional ways. The first step is awareness, which we need to educate everyone in the organization about what is an insider threat and why they are matters. Performing accidental mistakes like sharing password to malicious actions like stealing sensitive data to the next to anyone who asks, and it is kind of they might perform any mischievous activities and also stealing sensitive data which could impact them in any ways. Next, implementing strong access controls and principles of least privileges, and also implementing security tools like DLP, EDR, and also privilege file integrity monitoring tools, so that all the data can be monitored all the time, ensuring that the people have only access to the information truly needed for their roles, and their regular reviews and update these permissions, so that the data can be protected. And also monitoring and detections are the key for using tools like these activities, and anomaly detection and logging systems on a unusual behaviors, where the system engineering, a security engineer also has to be monitor this one 24/7 to make sure all the uh, activities has been uh, monitored, and also addressed all the time. Uh, such lot and also identifying any large downloads, like accessing restricted files when the user don't have permission, and logging into an odd hours. Combining this with clear policy on acceptable usage, data handling, and reporting suspicious behavior creates a cultural accountability. Prevention also relies on technologies like multi-factor authentication, endpoint protection, and data loss prevention tools, which can block this kind of threats, which is more crucial in the to protecting the to protect the data from the insider threat, because it causes more damage than the external threats. Prevention also relies on the technologies like multi-factor authentication and endpoint protection and the tools. Importantly, organizations should also conduct a regular audit, risk assessment, and even mock scenarios to test how well they are detected to respond to the insider threats. In other and also applying and also reporting policies on data handling, acceptable usage, reporting suspicious behavior, and culture of accountability and vigilance is more important into this one. Encouraging safe reporting environment allows employees to flag concerns without retaliation, which often detects issues earlier than the technical tools alone. Uh, Communication is key. Managers and the security team must reinforce these practices, continuously provide feedback, and adapt strategies as the organization evolves. By combining training, monitoring policies, and technical defenses, a cultural accountability organization can significantly reduces uh, uh, significantly reduces significantly reduces the threat, so that there won't be any critical damage. By combining the training and monitoring policies, technical defenses, and cultural accountability and organization, uh, which can reduces the risk reduce the risk, which could gives a strong uh, overall strength to the organization infrastructure. In other term, we can look into some of the realities that the most dangerous threats comes from the organizations inside, which we which is a trickiest part, where you can access the system and makes you harder to detect. And we'll look into an example. A few years ago, a trusted employee in a major company accidentally shared a file containing sensitive clients information. No one intended harm, but a single action causes millions dollars of damage in the and a lot of headaches. Now, if imagine if it is a malicious insider deliberately trying to steal the data, things could be far worse. So, uh, it is not just an employee who is performing accidentally or wantedly. We have to be very cautious, and everything has to be checked thoroughly. So not only just implementing security tools, implementing security awareness training, and also informing people what are the consequences, what they would face in the form when if they share the passwords or information or any kind of data. And also implementing zero trust would be the one of the best strategic approach in this current modern cyber evolving cyber world, because zero trust depends on the trust no one policy, so that trust no one verify everyone policy, so that it always tries to validate whether the person is accessing the correct information and whether there's he has access or not. Even though awareness doesn't give training, and also the training hasn't to be boring. It should be include real stories, like one I just shared, interactive quizzes and short scenarios example with employees should practice these threats. And policies are the another critical piece of puzzles over here, creating a rules about acceptable usage, handling sensitive data, and reporting concerns create a culture of accountability. Employees should know exactly what is expected, and that is expected and that violated, whether intentionally or accidentally. Where employees should also know why they have to respect the policy, and it has to be mentioned when they are about to join. And the data should not be shared to the employee at the same time whenever they join, because it could be an intention. They could steal the information before as soon as join the organization. It has to be monitored for a while, and depending upon the time, the information has to the respective access control has to be provided to the employee. Regular audits and risk assessments are equally important. They helps you to understand where the organization is most vulnerable, and whether existing controls are effective or not, combining with the scenario-based drills. And you can ensure everyone know how it responds to an insider threat arises in the mock drills. And also you need to look into the list of controls that which you are applying. It has to match the compliances also, so that a penalty would be avoided in those cases. And the reporting has to be done properly. Employee need to feel safe while coming forward. If there is notice some unusual something unusual, a culture where if colleague who is trying to access the information just because they are friends, it has to be notified without any issues, so that they both won't get into a trouble. And also insider prevention is not a one time project, not one time activity. It always goes on a combination of education, monitoring, policies, and technology and culture. By integrating of these strategies, organization can significantly reduce the insider threat while maintaining trust, productivity, and morale. Remember, the best defense of insider threat isn't just tools or policy. It's awareness, vigilance, and the culture where everyone plays a role in keeping the information safe. If one person fails into this one, the entire organization fails and also causes a lot of damage to the organization.